Ahoy, survivors! Or should I say, welcome aboard, survivors! We return to Subnautica, where after a lot of hyping it up and a lot of preparation, we are finally going to be embarking and departing with Gamma down to the depths. Now, I am probably going to wait about doing any more edits to Gamma aside from the name, just because I haven't really gotten anything in the comments about if there's anything you guys would like to see done to our Cyclops to customize it a bit more. But we've got the radio installed, the modification station, the fabricator. I think we also have a number of power cells in here. Let me make sure. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we have an entire set of new power cells to switch out for the Cyclops as they drain down. Oh, speaking of, we actually have a couple here that will maybe unload quickly and let recharge back on the... back in the other base we've got, because we're still right by Alpha Base here. Everything should be ready for us to embark in just a moment or two once these charge up. And we're going to be aiming for the Lost River next. It's the area that we went into using the Sea Moth, which we still have docked... Oh! Boo! Sort of docked? I don't really know what to describe that as, but we'll put these in to start charging up again. Just snack a little bit before we head on out. Yeah, there's no water left to take, but I guess we'll take those out of there. Water will be done there in just a moment. We'll put these into one of these random storage lockers. We're all basically set to head on out, and we're basically going way down again into the river area, as we said. We're basically going to be going through the gates to the depths. There's the blinding water ready. Okay, that's good. That's complete. Those actually charge up pretty quickly if those are already gaining a couple percents. So if... how much room do I have? I actually may go and take the Sea Moth over quickly and dismantle the scanner room. Just because that would actually be pretty helpful if we take and create another base deeper in the depths and use the scanner room to find the resources from there. One thing, if you are going to do this, and be very sure you do before you start dismantling, is take any upgrades out of the scanner room and hold them in your inventory. If you don't do that, they'll be lost when the scanner room is taken down. That was one of the things that happened to me on my previous playthrough. I don't know if it was... yeah, it had to have been my previous playthrough. I know that's... it kind of sucks, especially, say, when you take so long to find magnetite like I did, and then you suddenly lose all those upgrades you made for it, so... be sure to empty out anything that you're dismantling in a base before you start the deconstruction process. But we're going to head over, snag those upgrades, dismantle the scanner room, and then we'll take those... and once we find a good spot deeper down in the water, we'll well, of course the water. Where else are we going down in? Once we find a better spot in the depths, we'll set up a new base there and see what we can scan around for any resources. We'll also probably have to make ourselves a different kind of power source too, because solar power won't work past a certain depth, I believe.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let me just sneak into here. These are what we want to get out of there. Okay, so everything looks good that we can take it apart from here. Let's head out and start dismantling. I do have a habitat builder. Yeah, I do. So let's deconstruct this quickly. Okay, beta base served us well, but I think its time of use is basically up, because there's not too much for the island we need anymore. We basically just need the beacon to know that this is the direction of the island, so we'll take all of this back with us, dock everything, and then we should be good to really go down deeper. Because what we'll probably use is... Life Pod 2 is our marker for where we kind of found our way into that deeper cavern system. And that's the next step, is probably returning back to that were they called precursors or were they called something else? I can't remember. Basically, whatever beings constructed everything on the planet, they're the ones who we have to go back and find their stuff again. Kind of follow the trail they left behind. I'm just going to pause for a moment, and I'll be back just in a few moments. Okay, I'm back. My apologies for that little break, although you guys are just going to have a little cut in the video, so that's going to be all. So, beta base is taken, well, not fully taken down, but the utility of it's taken down. We'll plug that into the Cyclops there, see how those power cells are doing. And then with those done, we're basically going to load up and ship on out. Oops. Not before I make a little bit more roadkill underwater, though. Oh. I think I'm a little too eager to get on our way, considering how much we kind of dented and dinged things up here. Just repair that up if we can. Is there anything we want to make before we leave? Not really. We'll probably actually try making anything like another moon pool and everything once we find a suitable spot down in the depths. But we're able to go down to 900 meters now, which is quite helpful. Just snag ourselves some more food. Just top our meters up. And is that both power cells done? Well, one is fully done, so that's good. What's the other one at? 28%. I guess we'll plug her in and let that start going. There's nothing in the lockers we gotta worry about grabbing. We don't need... maybe we'll take the creature eggs with us. Although it might be... you know what? No, it'd be better to leave those up here, just because it'd probably be easier to let them hatch in an area that's up somewhere much safer than where we will be heading. Blah, 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 blah. I swear, I can't talk. I just need to get back into the swing of recording and let my mouth move a little more often for that. So plug all that in there along with those. It's actually kind of surprising that's really all you need for the scanner room, looking at it there. Is that really all? Oh, nope, that's what I want. Is that really all? Yeah, that really is all it takes for a scanner room. I'm surprised. I guess I just never really try to make them too often, so... The scanner room's materials are all within that one locker, which is good. Everything's looking pretty good up here. I don't think there's anything left in the prawn suit. Yeah, storage is empty there. We've got the power cell surplus stock in there. We'll plug everything in after. We're 596 of 600, which is good. We've got the fire extinguisher in case anything goes wrong. Here's hoping it doesn't. Is there anything else we want to just add as an interior piece at all? Maybe with the bioreactor, maybe we'll try making us a little bit more lubricant before we do go. Because I don't think we'll be able to find anything like the creepvine clusters and the seeds that we need for it. Or, no, the seed clusters and then just creepvine itself. Nope, inventory's full, so no point going for that. Just refine these, and we will be on our way very, very soon. I do apologize for anybody who's waiting eagerly to see what lurks in the depths, but we do want to make sure we are fully prepared to go down and be down there for a long time. That's like the Degassi survivors who, once they decided they were going to go deeper, they really outfitted for it. Okay. Oh, silicon rubber actually takes that. I didn't realize that. Okay, so if that's the case, we'll make more of that as well. Get blinded by the water purifier. Just give that a moment. Okay, there we go. Load it up. That's one thing that Subnautica has never really been able to sort of patch and improve on, is that it still has animation and game hitches here and there. I guess most likely because there's not really anywhere for a proper loading screen to really exist for the game, so that's probably why it kind of pauses like that sometimes. It's nothing too major, you just have to get used to it and be a little accommodating is all. Okay, there we go. Let's swim on over and put this in. I remember you used to be able to sort of cheat the system with infinite energy by... Oh, no, that's full. Actually, we may need to make ourselves another locker. We definitely need to make ourselves another locker. What is it for an interior module? Oh, just the quartz and titanium. So, 1, 2, and... I should have some quartz. Yeah, there we go. And plunk that in. There we go. Gamma is just about ready for her departure down through the gate that we'll find over there. We just have to snag the power cells. I don't care what the chargers are at. They should be high enough that they're good. Oh yeah, 189's more than good enough for us. Okay. Let's get ourselves up and in. Plug everything into where they're supposed to go. And we're finally ready for our deep sea voyage. More than likely, we're not coming back up to the surface for a number of episodes to come now. You in there, you in there. We've got one more to put in. Yep, there we go. We'll close up the doors. Everything is secure. Prawn suits at the ready for us to use later. We'll close up the bulkhead. And start this sucker up.
Engine powering up.
There she goes. She's ready for her voyage. I just gotta spin her around and make our way over for Life Pod 2. Great mushroom forest over there. There's the beacon. Now that we have the 900 meters we can go, we'll basically be using that full depth to our advantage. If we follow LifePod 2's beacon straight out, we will pass right through the gate to the deeps. That's one of the things I really like about sort of a map. You can... There are landmarks, but nothing is named, so you can kind of name everything as your own as you kind of go along. 98% power with the 6 in surplus. Nothing's coming up on radar yet, which is good. We can go silent running, and we have cameras that we can look around. So we get a nice view around us there. Oh, is this... Oh, this is actually right at the tail end. So we've got one right underneath our very middle there, one on top, and one at the very tail. And then we can honk. And that usually gets a reply from the reefbacks. Yeah, there we go. Just those low bellows. Okay. It should be just ahead is the deep gate. Yeah, there's the ridge there. And we'll probably see the other side in just a moment. Oh, bone shark with the Kara infection to it. Yeah, there's the other side of the gate over there. So this is definitely our pass down into the next region to come. And there's LifePod 2's beacon, so we're now through the gate, which means we're going to be able to descend deep. Deeper down into the ghost kelp area. Maybe what we'll even do is rig for silent... Oh, no, that's not it. Rig for silent running right now. Because we are going to be getting into the area with the crab squids. So how are we at? We're approaching 360. Life pod is still about 100 down. So we're getting much closer. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a contact to something. It's just ahead of us. Actually, just to our left side now. We'll just see if we can spot it on the cam. Oh, that would probably be it right there.
Warning, creature attack.
Yeah, and there's a crab squid down there in the floor. There it is. The Maw of the Abyss. That's our destination, and we have plenty of depth. Well, we're well within our dive limit, so we're going to start our way into there. We've already used... Ooh, that's quite a bit of power already. I thought we had a 98% when we started, so... It's not exactly good, but we have arrived into the Lost River. Now this is where it's going to get eerie with it being nightfall, because it's going to be much... Well, actually, no, it looks like we are having transitions, so day and night won't really matter down here. The only thing we have to watch out is that big thing there. That Ghost Leviathan will not like us being around too much, so... Try to keep on silent running and just try to go by without causing too much problem. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to go about and see here. It's just that it's a very dangerous environment for us to be in with all the predators around. Uh-oh. Speaking of, I think we're stuck. I think we somehow got ourselves stuck. Oh, no, no. It looks like we're free. Okay, we managed to shimmy our way out of that. We do have a creature right on our tail, though. Oh, and it's the big one. Okay, let's just try diving deeper and find a safe space to kind of hole ourselves up at, because we don't want to be out where the Leviathan can reach us. So I think it's further up ahead where we kind of found more of the proper river-like area. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is going to be quite a drop from the looks of it. Come on, get us up. There we go.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
Yeah, we're going to have quite a bit of hull damage. We're going down really fast. It looks like we might be in a sort of safer area. We've reached 800 meters now. So this is right where we were about last time, because there's the skeleton from our scans before. We are also through a lot of power. We're already down to 75%. I think silent running really drains up a lot of our power. So it might be worth it to try finding a spot nearby here to let Gamma sit and just idle. Well, not even idle, just to shut her down while we try to get our bearings. We'll go in a little further. And maybe up around here would be an open... Oh, we got a new message, surprisingly. Okay, it looks like this area...
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
I think this is an okay spot as any to
Engine powering down.
let her sit at. What's this message we... Oh, Lord. We're actually leaking. What's the message? Okay, thank you for the message. That means absolutely nothing for us. So we better head out there and try to find and repair what we can. Oh, yeah, there's a leak in her. That would definitely cause some trouble. Is there anywhere else on her? Oh, yeah, another one here. Gamma took a little bit of a beating from the Leviathan as we came into this area. But looks like that might be it for damage. We'll head in and see.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah, water stopped flowing in, which is good. We'll definitely have some of the lantern fruit. Okay, so basically it looks like this is going to be as good a spot as any for us to set up a base. So what would we need for foundation? We need 2 titanium and 2 lead. I don't actually know if I have any lead. Plenty of lithium. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Okay, we do have. And we do have some titanium as well. So we'll head out and start building up the foundations to a proper base here. As this looks like it's out of the way enough that we should be able to get away with it here. And we'll do a nice big X compartment to start off with. Okay, and then we'll need a couple of multi-purpose rooms, so we're definitely going to need a lot more titanium. But I thought I got us a lot of that before we came down. But maybe not. I guess so much for the scanner room for now. We'll worry about that after we just get ourselves actually proper set up for surviving down here. Okay, we'll put the multi-purpose room right there, where we'll work at putting a bioreactor in. And for the bioreactor, we need just a wiring kit and lubricant. And what's the wiring kit need again? There we go. Oh, just 2 silver ore. Perfect. That's nice and easy. We should have that without problem. Not in that one. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's done. Right. Yeah, nothing's on radar, so we should still be safe here. It just sounded like there could have been a few warnings. And we're also going to need a hatch. So what do we need for a hatch? Oh, just a bit of quartz. Thankfully, we got plenty of that.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So we'll get the bioreactor put in place. We just have to go and grab the lubricant now. Get that set up. Plug in a few of the lantern fruits. Snag that. Oh, something bumped into us. No, come on. Don't take up here.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements.
There we go. Okay, so we got that down. We need an indoor grow bed as well, so that way it can basically keep itself supplied with fruit. I really thought we had more titanium, but I think maybe we accidentally used a lot of it in the lockers. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, I miscalculated rather poorly on this one. I mean, we can divvy up some of these into here, so we at least get this back, but I think we'll have to do some scouting with the prawn suit in order to find titanium deposits. If there are even any down here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The good news is at least we have a spot that we can kind of claim as our base of operations now. Granted, it's missing a lot of amenities, but it's still something, and it's much better than nothing. So let's snag 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So those are slowly getting turned into power there. We have the philander fruits that'll start growing from that. And we've got gamma down here in the depths, and we've got ourselves started to set up and prepare for a lot of exploration down here. Oh, actually, crystalline sulfur is something that we really need a lot of, I think. We'll just sneak back into here quickly. Drop those into there. And see, because I'm pretty sure there's something here needed. Now, the depth module could use... Oh. I just thought of something. If we're not at the right depth, then the time it takes to make to... Ooh, that'd be bad. Yeah, so those will need... Might as well open all this up. Okay, I think I miscalculated quite a bit, but at least we can turn this into exploring and gathering trip. Though we might not be able to stay down here indefinitely until we do what we need to. We're at least going to be able to stay down here for a while, make up the base, and prepare to explore more of this region. But for now, we'll wrap things up here with this episode coming to a close. So, thank you all very much for joining me on this first dive into the Lost River for a proper exploring and settlement. We are slowly going to work our way through, explore, gather, etc. as we're here. I probably should have thought this trip through before we got all the way down here, but you live and learn. So, if you guys do like the series or the content, be sure to leave a like or a comment, let me know down below. Oh, excuse me. I'm always hoping to get feedback from you guys, incorporate you into the series however I can, and hopefully catch you in the next episode. Please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.